After that short break, we are back with you for this Champions Division matchup between Serac, a new team in the division and the league, Redwater Aqua. So just coming off the back of that great series in the Legends Division, these two teams are going to have a lot up against them. They're going to want to try and prove us that they have the more interesting game. They're going to want to keep up to standard, and as a Champions Division game, they have full right and full skill to do so, really. It's the final game of the day, but if also you feel like you've missed out on any games, or you want to keep up with the league table, at ECC GG on Twitter, all the updates will be kept going. They'll be played throughout on the bottom of the in-game overlay too, so you won't miss it. But focus turned to this game. You got Serac. They're both 3-man rosters, so they're going to both have played with each other quite a lot, and they're going to know each other very well. But Serac Viternity as the captain, leading Jackson and Dashical. I believe that's how it's said. And then Redwater Aqua, you got Soulshot as the captain, Kurz, and then Shut Your Waffle. Very interesting name. I think Soulshot is Lightning Strike in the game. So just to stop any confusion, I've just seen them join in. So that is where I've got the information from. But onto my predictions here. Kind of a bit of a difficult one again, because Aqua, they've just joined. I haven't really seen much of them. I don't think any of these players have played before. So, it's going to be very difficult, but right now, Serac, the leading team in the Champions Division. A lot of the teams only played 2 games, or 1 even with relevant purple, because of the teams dropping in and out and stuff like that. So, Serac 2 wins out of 2. Don't know what it was like before the teams dropped out, but Zyph Blue, Pyro Esports, and Redwater Aqua are all on 0 games right now. Pyro Esports being another new team in Champions Division, we'll hopefully be able to see at some point soon. But onto my prediction now, and I had a quick look at everyone else's predictions in the division. We've got a predictions text channel, and everyone's gone for Serac, I believe. A lot of 3-0s as well, Nip Drops and Swifty going for that, but I think it's going to be a bit of a close one. I'm kind of going for a 3-1 here, and I'm going to go with the community majority and say Serac are going to win this. They have had the 2 wins out of 2 in the league. They're unbeaten. They've won every single series. They haven't got series against them, or a game against them, sorry, within the series. And Redwater Aqua, they can prove us anything right now. They don't really have any pressure on them. They have the pressure to kind of show us what they can do, but apart from that, they don't have to keep a certain position in the league. It's really their placement here. See what they can do. But the players are in the game. Everyone is ready. So we'll get onto a short map animation. We'll be back with you for the Champions Division game, which hopefully will be as exciting, or even more exciting than the Legends Division game earlier on. Players should be getting into the lobby any second now. Give them the go. Here they come. Serac against Redwater. Aqua here. Did I get it right? Serac. Did they join the... Never mind. I'm just having a very weird moment. But here we go, underway, game number 1. Serac in the blue, Redwater, Aqua in the orange. Now Serac trying to assert their early dominance, showing the opposition they've been in the league for longer, they know what they're doing here. Jackson going for that aerial. Now Charlie towards net, lightning away. They call him Waffle, maybe a bit confusing for some of you who already know the league very well, but gonna have to stick with it. Jackson onto the backboard, curves away. Waffle going for a touch past the aggression of the Serac player. Occurs, playing it high, back down again, going for the shot. The open opportunity, the open effort from him. The goal wasn't quite open though, so he had to be a bit careful where he placed it. Now Jackson forward, Waffle getting that bounce clear away. Dashical with that pace in that Nissan GTR. Hopefully the size of it and the length of it will keep some power behind the ball for him. Now curves forward. Both teams trying to settle into this. Aqua obviously going to be a bit nervous. Be only natural. Their first game in the league. They're coming into an already started season. Now curves up high. Dashical trying to compete with Waffle. Waffle not able to get it past him though, despite being the faster player. Now Jackson forward to Dashical. Dashical with the shot. Kurz turns it onto the bar and the post at the same time. And it's kept at 0-0 here, approaching the 2-minute mark of the game. Now Jackson up and to the right. Got quite a bit of time. Charlie going off the backboard, losing himself in the play as well. Serac have to be careful here. To it back, but the block, the dunk, finds its way into the middle of the net. I'm not sure if that was a bit lucky, but Jackson will take that every day. Just too fast of an effort from the Aqua defender. Serac with that middle of the game lead. Taking some time, but they do have it finally. Aqua now going to try and counter this and get back into it. Waffle with the double touch, cleared away by Charlie. Occurs. Lightning going forward. Jackson with that aerial display to just keep it out, but Dashical caught on the defensive side with that double touch down. Waffle with the boost grab, and now Aqua with the boost, but actually a bit of trouble getting it away, which they finally do now. The pass up to Kurz, going for the shot, just wide, and now Dashical having to get it away. He could have taken a bit more time than he did. Waffle with the miss. Lightning down the middle, Dashical away. It's very ping-pong stuff here as both teams try and find a way forward, and a misplay from the Serac defender. And Aqua, not the cleanest first goal in the league in ECC, but they'll happily take that from an own goal from Jackson, and oh, he just tried to read that too quickly. What a mistake from him. And now Aqua with the momentum and the luck from that goal, taking it into 2. Waffle with the turnaround, with the second goal, and now we find Serac, what you can say, veterans compared to Aqua in this division, on the defending foot. Aqua to try and prove all of you wrong, all of those who predicted a win for Serac, along with me in this case. And now Lightning with the delayed kickoff to make it 3, and what is happening to Serac? They're just not dealing with the pressure well. I'm not sure from Charlie's angle if he could read that, but it certainly didn't work out for him. Now, Redwater Aqua. Moving you all wrong at the moment, but anything can happen as Charlie takes it forward with 2 minutes left. Going for the edge of the play, taking it over 1, taking it over 2. The play onto the post. They couldn't keep it out at the end though. What an original! What an original good shot from Charlie. Play it long, good save, but the triple commit onto that meant that Dashical, the open net was there for you and really took it well. 1 minute 46 remaining and Redwater 1 goal up. We had a 2-goal cushion, but now it's been lost. Waffle beating out the play and Dashical going for that really risky quick aerial, but did work out. It only means that Jackson's back ready, bouncing off the ceiling. Lightning with that really troubled clear. Charlie going for the redirect, missing the ball. The shot onto the backboard again. Pass instead now. Jackson with the shot attempt down. Curves away. Aqua survived for now. 1 minute left. Anything could happen here. Onto the backboard here. Aqua to try and make it a 2-goal lead again, but couldn't turn it around. And Serac really need to get more players forward, get the pressure on. They're 1 goal down. Don't want it, need it to be this way. As Charlie plays it down, he has no boost to follow up, and Dashical with the misread. Waffle with a rushed clear and the shot back in. Lightning out and away. Now Aqua having their attack with 37 seconds left to go with a 1-goal lead. Jackson up high, going for the double touch pass, a flip reset pass instead. No one there to follow up. Charlie pre-jumping too early and playing it past the opposition net. Lightning with that easy, calm clear. With only 20 seconds left. Jackson and Serac boys can really not wish for much. Dashical with a waste of boost there, trying to go for the double touch. He does get it into the middle though. Someone's there to meet it. He goes for it again. Charlie with the shot, bouncing high, what a save off the line, but Dashical there gets the equaliser on the buzzer beater. And Aqua's effort to get that lead has all been taken away. What a save from Waffle, but Dashical calm, collected to keep his nerve. Going into overtime here after a 0-second goal. Now Dashical onto the backboard. Can they finish this comeback off? No, they can't. Not right now anyway. Birds with the miss. They're struggling. Aqua really actually plays it towards his own top corner. Luckily onto the backboard now. Waffle up the other end. Curves with the miss and it's bouncing towards net. Lightning away. Jackson back down and it's kept out for now by Redwater Aqua, but not seeming good for them. Jackson into the middle. Charlie not getting the ball. Now Lightning going forward for Aqua. Jackson on the read off the backboard. They're keeping their defence well here. Serac and doing all they can to stop their comeback being destroyed. Dashical into the middle. Charlie's there, but he commits a bit too much. Jackson in position to get it away. And going for that double touch off the corner. Wasn't the best read though, and now Waffle forward. Dashical with the misread as well, and an open net rise, and Jackson from the right. Coming Waffle over. Jackson. Just with that slow aerial to get it away, and the save up away from the line by Charlie. Keeping it at 3-3 right now in overtime, and game 1 could go anywhere. Shot weak. Curls out, and both teams' rotations are really solid at the moment. They're making sure they don't concede because of it. The fake actually faking, or the miss actually faking out. Serac player at the same time as the Aqua player. I'm not sure what the intention there was. A Lightning without boost. Charlie can go for the shot. It's high and wide. He touches it back into the middle. It's awkward for the defence of Aqua. Now Waffle forward. Jackson in towards the corner. 2 players caught the front post, and Lightning with the miss. Waffle towards the middle. Charlie catch the ball instead, and it's going towards the top corner. Curls just lingering around the front post. He couldn't do much about it. Maybe a lack of boost, but Waffle's 50 went perfectly to Charlie from the opposite team, and Curls without boost couldn't reach it. After a 7-minute game, it ends 4-3 to Serac. A great comeback from them, going 3-1 down, and the castle's curse and the fact that I said that Redwater seemed to have it in the bag and they just lost it at the last moment. See what they can do to pick it up in game number 2 here. Kickoff has just taken place here. Serac with that 1 game lead. I've got to change the overlay. We'll do that quickly, but as game 2 gets underway, we're gonna see if Aqua can turn this around and try and get that game back, which they feel like they've been robbed of probably. Kerr's trying to get forward early. Lightning with the shot to follow up, and double commit from defense means that Waffle might have a bit of time to go for it, but Charlie with the speed to get forward and just hook it away. Lightning with the shot, the bump attempt from Waffle. Now, Aqua, with all the pressure in the first minute or so. Serac really troubled to get it away. But they do now, and they get their first attacking opportunity as Jackson plays it back to Charlie. Charlie trying to get that shot in the end with the direction he was going, but didn't have the boost to do so. Just call forward, and Aqua struggling to get it away. A really weak ground clear away down the centre. Lightning into the middle, cleared away to the left. Charlie to pick it up. That's coming in quickly, but pinching into the middle. Charlie away again from the opposition net to try and stop them getting a good clear. Now Dashkul plays it high and wide into the middle for Jackson to pick up. Wasn't fully intentional, but it worked out for many ways. Charlie onto the backboard. Dashkul back into the centre. May have been better off playing that into the corner though, as it was quite a simple clear for the Aqua boys, but Waffle going forward. Lightning go for the shot onto the bar. Charlie caught an awkward position. The shot was meant to go into the top corner to keep the easy shot away from the goalkeeper, but it ended up going high. Now Charlie with the redirect into the middle. Waffle's awkwardly caught out, and Dashkul not able to get the hit. It's been quite a slow start to game 2. No goals in the first half of the game. Jackson for Dashkul. Go for the hit. Now, Lightning up onto the left. Get that touch into the middle. Jackson down. Now Waffle away, and Dashkul utilising his teammate's bump and rolling up that post into the back of the net. Serac, that 1 goal advantage. For half the game here, the bump was perfect to knock the aggression of the player out of really the situation. Serac find themselves 1 goal up here, which they did in game number 1. We're going to see if Aqua return and reply to it as quick as they did before. Of course, last game they got the 3 goals in a quick succession of about 30 seconds to turn it from 1-0 down to 3-1 up. They did end up losing that game. Waffle diving across the opposition net to try and get that ball. Down to the middle it goes. Waffle with the shot. Charlie at the back post, positioned well. Waffle's shot was not the greatest for the situation. Now, orange side of Aqua going forward, and they keep pounding that ball onto the backboard, and they're not really utilising the easier shots that well, but now they do. As I say, that lightning coming in off that backboard, that triple backboard play, really the 3 passes from it. All 3 members of the team committed into that goal. Redwater Aqua with that reply, which I was really expecting, but 1 minute 30 to go. Enough time for Serac to re-establish that lead if they want to. Waffle going high, Charlie getting the ball though and trying to get us a flick off the ceiling, but doesn't end up connecting fully. Double commit from Serac defence, and are in a bit of a struggled defensive situation here until Charlie gets it forward. Jackson with the follow up, and now Waffle in towards the middle one, towards the right now. His miss is leaving him without boost, but Kurz with the time to take the shot, no pressure on him at all. He doesn't get the height on the ball though. 45 seconds remaining. Be anyone's game at 1-1 in game number 2, but Kurz onto the backboard, no one to follow up, and Dashikal not realising the time he had to clear and just gifting possession back. It's a panic in both sides, only 30 seconds left. They need to both focus on a goal without conceding. Jackson going for the air dribble. First touch, not the greatest, and taking it onto the ceiling, and with the 2 players committing, Aqua may have a chance to counter-attack with the demo as well. Dashikal, well, put into the ball to make sure it didn't advance much further. Lightning up into the middle. Dashikal getting demoed. 1 second left. Is Kurz going to keep it up? Yes, he does, but it's risky. Jackson goes up, double commit, and now Charlie with the shot. Just couldn't reach the net. Now overtime in game 2 as well. We will take it. Overtime in game 1 happened, and Serac did manage to get the goal after 2 minutes 18, but can they take it here again? Jackson towards the backboard, the follow-up from Charlie. Charlie's shot blocked. It was a good angle to take it from him. Now the misplay from Jackson. Charlie managing to peg back. Waffle wasn't expecting the miss. Now Lightning going forward. Jackson with the meat on the ball. And Charlie into the middle. Serac with that pressure in overtime again. Double commit means it's awkward for Kurz to go for, but he does take it and going for the double touch. Not with enough boost to do so, and Jackson comes away with this. After about 1 minute of overtime, neither team really pressuring the goal. The flip reset pass away from Charlie. That was a great skillful way to open up play, but it didn't quite work out in the end. Now Serac getting forward this pass and turning it into a goalward shot, but it's taken away from the goal line. Charlie to Jackson, Jackson back to Charlie, the shot not quite coming in. Lightning strike with a block. But Serac with that pressure again, as they did in overtime in game number 1, but I don't know what the curse is from Redwater Aqua in overtimes, but they just seem to be on the back foot all the time. Dunked shot coming in, the pinch with the opposition, but didn't quite work out, and now Dashikal on towards the backboard with the dribble. Jackson looking it forward. Charlie with the follow-up. Kurz not able to clear it again. And the lack of boost really shows here from Aqua side. Kurz resorts to a 50 away. Now the double touch. Where was the pressure on Jackson? Serac get game 2 overtime again, 2 minutes 12. Waffle is too slow on the attack, and the second touch from Jackson enough to turn it into the half empty net. Serac game 2 victors, and seeming to be a very Serac sided game here as they go into game number 3. Game 3 is the go here. Serac with the 4-3 and 2-1 games to take them 2-0 up in the series, and they're looking the much stronger side, especially in the late game against Redwater Aqua, which in fact they have put up a good fight in terms that it's been a good amount of time where the draw has been taking place, but here Serac trying to establish that lead early on here. You know, as everyone in this game knows as well, Serac get this victory, they take the series and take away that third victory of the season in which they haven't lost a match at all. Kerr's trying to stop that shot onto the bar, onto the post and out, and Serac with the early defensive efforts. Charlie trying to block it off the bar, and Serac denied, or Redwater Aqua, sorry, denied by the crossbar twice in the space of 10 seconds, and Kerr's trying to keep the pressure on. It's not quite away, it's down onto the post, and the post this time keep them out. Waffle with like third shot in succession, finally turning the ball away. And finally Redwater Aqua with the lead, with a much cleaner start than they have been having, and with 1 minute gone, could be a completely different game. There's forward, Charlie. Not quite in rotation properly, but does manage to hook it away. Lightning. Go for that push onto the backboard. Waffle trying to read it, but defensive effort was there. Kerr's still on the ball. Charlie down into the middle, Lightning back across, utilising the ceiling here to try and get the pass, but double commit from Serac again. We're seeing it time and time again. Jackson, Dashical in particular, I think. Double commits have caught the eye a lot from me. Dashical trying to put that behind him and go for it. Jackson going for the double touch. The clear away was needed, as I think the double touch would have been taken away perfectly. Dashical trying to get it into the middle. Waffle going for the hit towards net. Didn't really contend with the goalkeeper though. Charlie going to go for that pinch block. Get bumped away in the process, and now Lightning taking it towards Dashical and nope to get it past him. Now Charlie onto the backboard, the sideboard, you can say, of the post, and now Serac with a lot of momentum, a lot of pressure as Lightning caught too far up. Kerr's now take that away, but Charlie back again, go for that double touch off the backboard, not able to meet it, not able to get it towards goal. They still have the pressure on, and it's always the struggle with Redwater. They're not managing to keep the momentum going. The rotation is a bit too slow. The pressure's not there. They just need to get everything going for the ball. Not really hesitate, because that is what they're doing right now. Jackson with a good bounce touch over onto the backboard. A good clear away though. It's quite awkward as Dashical and Charlie both go for the same ball. Charlie trying to go for the bump after that double touch attempt, and now Dashical up high for Jackson. Jackson beaten by Waffle. Now Redwater Aqua, that 1-goal lead going into the last 90 seconds here. Jackson away to stop it from being a 2, and now Charlie with that touch, it's towards Jackson. Jackson onto the backboard. The early jump from Dashical is perfectly timed to put it into the top corner, and Serac with that well-deserved equaliser, as Redwater Aqua are really not putting the effort in to beat the opposition and get to the ball. Lightning taking it down for Aqua, trying to re-establish their leads, which they really need to push for a lot more now. Onto the post from Kerr's, and that was a real good opportunity to take them into the lead. We have seen quite a few open misses from this game in the Champions Division, something which probably shouldn't be happening at this level of gameplay. Jackson taking his time to take it down, but being bumped away. Waffle with the shot. Charlie there to get behind Jackson and get it away, and Lightning not able to turn it towards net at the time, which would have been great for him too. Charlie across. Serac trying to get the turnaround from being 1-0 down, and it's not quite happening at the moment as Aqua are putting a lot more pressure on after their conceding goal from Serac. 1-2 here between Charlie and Aqua, I believe. Taking it forward, the redirect towards net is high and onto the backboard and just about away from Lightning. Dashko again there on the cut, but there's just no power into the middle, and onto the last 10 seconds. A goal here would really change the complexity of the game, but now into the middle, Dashko gonna keep it up. Pinch into the middle, Dashko not able to make it in overtime in a very important matter. Serac get the golden goal, they take this series. If they concede, it's all for Aqua. Aqua have a huge reputation. 3 overtimes out of 3 so far. They've lost each one because of a lack of pressure. They're going to try and change this here. Dashko with the save, and Jack's not able to meet it. Aqua really need to change something from the last 2 games if they're going to win this. The boom to clear away. Kurz having a bit of an issue reading the ball. And now Jackson with a lot of time to take it down, play it into the middle. As he does, a flick past one. The ones play coming out, pass into Charlie. Charlie with the shot. And Serac, 3 overtimes in a row. 3 wins in a row because of it. And they still are yet to drop a game in any series this season. Well contested by Aqua though, in especially regulation time, but in overtimes it just wasn't for them. As they struggled to keep the pressure on, maybe a bit shaky, a bit nervous going into it. And even though Aqua had more shots, they didn't really meet them as much as they wanted to. You know, they weren't as clinical as they should have been. It just seemed like it wasn't for them this day, it wasn't their day. But they definitely have potential, and Serac seem to be great contenders for this division, sorry. And no top, they keep their top of the table reign. And just looking back, we're gonna have Redwater Aqua finding themselves in 6th place, or 7th, sorry. Shadow Stalkers being put down to 8th. But right now we got before the update, sorry, we'll have the 3 teams of Pyro, Zyph Blue and Redwater Aqua on 0 points, yet to play a game. But then it goes Shadow Stalkers on 0 as well as Irrelevance Purple. Then the Nightmares, Arctic Frenzy, Luxor Resports on 1, and One Touch Aqua and Serac both undefeated. But Serac at the top here. And today was a very good day for games. If you did miss out, probably look back at the VODs for especially the Legends Division match. Zyph Purple taking that 3-2 against Bim Bam Banzai Unicorns, and with 1-3, 3-1, 1-2, 2-0 and 4-3 respectively. It was a very good turnaround in both Game 5 and the series for Zyph Purple. But in this match, the 3-0 sweep of Serac and the good performance, the good pressure for them. They seem to be real good contenders for the Legends Division next season. 4-3, 2-1, 2-1. And despite the win for, or the loss for Aqua, sorry, you know, they try very well, and really the 1 goal losses each game shows that they have it in them to do well. And all 3 go into overtime. They just need to be more consistent. They just need to keep that pressure up in the overtimes as well. Really, that ends off the day here. Thank you everybody for tuning in for these 2 games. Much appreciated. And if you did miss out on one of them, or even want to catch up on the non-streamed matches and the league tables each week, check us out on Twitter at ECCGG. All the updates will be placed. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all very soon for the next set of games.